What's up? Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
This mirror is lit upside down.
I'm always upside down.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
Anyways.
Anyways, today we're talking about... Somebody say it.
Theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Dumb conspiracy theories.
Not all of them are that dumb.
No, they're all dumb, Maya.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. Well, actually, mine aren't. Mine are very intelligent.
Yours are just interesting.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with the most basic of all of them. Maya, what is that?
I'm gonna say aliens. Is that the one we're starting off?
I guess. Are we starting off with that? So I think.
Okay then.
Alright, let's start off with aliens. I could talk about aliens for hours.
Yeah, but you can't because we're not uploading
Well,
it.
I know, but I could. I'm not saying I
Theoretic?
will.
Would you say that you
could.
theoretically could?
Possibility.
Podcast, please don't.
Wait, hold on, Maya. Do you? Would you say that you theoretically could talk for hours?
Theoretically, yes. Aliens. I don't know how people believe that they don't exist.
I don't.
You don't think they exist?
Not really.
Okay, how? Okay, the universe is infinite and always like.
Well, we
moving
don't
and
know that
expanding.
it's infinite. Yet.
From our knowledge, it is infinite,
Okay. Well,
and it's always like growing and expanding.
yes,
Um,
that is true.
And do you know how many like galaxies there are, and how many solar systems, and how many planets? Like, it's mind-boggling. How do you not think there's anything else?
If there's no scientific evidence, I'm not believing it.
That's
Okay,
fair.
but if we're looking at like probability,
Probability.
it's so high. There are like thousands of galaxies, or I don't know how many there are. There are a lot. There's a lot. And the statistical chance that there's another thing is so high because it's literally infinite. So that means there's infinite space for things to, be alive.
So, have you ever heard of the Great Filter?
No, I've not.
So,
What?
it's a giant pool filter. Actually, no, it's not. Well, so basically, the Great Filter isn't like a physical thing. It's like process of elimination for life, basically. If we hypothetically were to say that there was a chance out there that life could exist, there is a list of things that it would have to be. So it would have to be in the Goldilocks zone, which means it's not too far from the sun or the star that the planet revolves around, and it can't be too close or else it would be burnt to a crisp, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay.
What?
I don't know. Well, anyway.
Okay.
So, first off, a planet would have to be there. For, like, anything to pop up, like plants or anything. But if we're talking
Right.
about intelligent life, like aliens, there's a second filter, which would mean that they have to progress. So if you compare this to Minecraft, it means that you have to break the tree and you have to get some tools. Like, you need
Are
to...
you talking about evolution or just like...
I'm talking...
Damn, that is so deep.
I'm talking...
Damn, that is deep.
Minecraft, so deep, yeah.
Deeper than a sinkhole.
I'm just saying that if it needs to be considered intelligent life that's going to survive, like, it has to be able to progress and, like, evolve into at least, like, the Stone Age of what we had. It has to progress, like, it has to have...
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like, you need to be able to make tools and stuff, which is another filter. Basically, every element, anything that allowed us to be alive and thriving on the planet that we live on is a filter. So, like, being able to have rain touch you and not explode is a filter. So just basically anything that allows you to live on this planet is a filter. And the Great Filter basically just says that if anything else, that there could very easily be life, but it could be stunted before it even begins. Like, a lot of people think Mars once had alien life, but it's all dead now.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, if Mars, that's in our solar system. If it had any, like, life, how is there no life outside of our solar system? Out of all the planets in our solar system, we have two, or possibly two, that could house life. Already we have one that can house life. So statistically, if we look at it like that, then, like, every solar system would have life.
Well,
right?
that depends on how many planets are in each solar system, too. They might not all be like that. There's a lot of rogue stars with no planets. So
Exactly. But I'm just saying that they're infinite, so there's no way that there's no other life. Also, the argument a lot of people bring up is, okay, well then why haven't we seen them, or why haven't they come to visit us?
I know exactly.
It's because time is relative. So from their perspective, they could be seeing Earth before it was created, because they're so far away, because the light is still trying to reach them. So they could not know we exist.
Another thing that I like to consider is we think we're pretty advanced, but if you look at sci-fi movies and stuff where aliens are attacking our planet and things like that, they're if there were aliens out there that were further progressed than us and they had the ability to come to our planet, and if that's true and there are infinite amounts of different alien civilizations out there, why would they even want to contact us? We could be in what they consider the Stone Age. We could just be some bumbling idiots on an asteroid, a floating space rock. Why would they want to come see us? So really, the only reason that we think that people would, aliens would even want to contact us is because of our own egos. We think we're special. But if you really consider it, and if there is infinite different possibilities, then they could go anywhere else but where we are. They have no reason to contact us.
And the universe is so big, there's no way that, they're going to always be able to find us. They could go literally any direction, and they're not going to be able to find us.
Okay,
Yeah.
that kind of reminds, I don't know why, I really don't know why, and I don't know why I thought of this just now, but what you just said, though, reminds me of, when you're in Minecraft, and, you wander away from your home, and you literally
never can find it.
And then you find this, really cool, something else. What if, for example, what if you find, a woodland mansion or something, and you find it, and you're like, oh crap, my sword broke. You have to try and wander all the way back to your house, and it's it's probably not going to work.
It's kind of funny that we've now referenced Minecraft twice when talking about aliens.
But it's so relatable. You can relate Minecraft to literally everything.
That's true.
You can't tell me otherwise. You really can't.
No, that's a good comparison. I like that. So yes, I think that...
Are we moving on?
Well, has your stance changed at all?
No, of course not.
Not you. Of course you haven't. You would never change your stance on anything. Soybean, has your stance changed? Do you think that there's a possibility that they could be out there?
Honestly, though, I don't know. At this time, right now, my mindset has shifted more from a no to more of a possibly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't completely say yes, but I'm not completely saying no.
One thing that I want to rule out is that the whole theory about the government's hiding evidence of aliens from us. I don't think that's true. I think that I seriously think that if there were aliens, they would have zero reason to contact us. So why? And how would the government find it before civilians? Okay.
Speaking of tax fraud and money laundering.
Oh no.
The Mattress Firm theory. Okay, I want you to think. Have you ever been inside of a mattress firm?
Yes.
No.
Do you go inside mattress firms often?
No. Because
you
only need a new mattress every 20 years.
Exactly.
Oh.
So when you drive past a mattress firm, do you see a lot of people?
No.
In the parking lot? No. There's one car maybe, right?
Yeah, I feel
so
like they wouldn't
why
get
are
much
there
business.
4 stores next to each other? In one little area, you'll find 3 mattress stores. Why is that?
Well, that's definitely
Riddle me this. Why do you need so many mattresses?
Okay, that's definitely a money.
But my question to you though, Maya, is why are you considering this a conspiracy theory? Okay,
Because
I feel like it's more of just a fact that they're laundering money.
For money laundering. That's the whole point of that. They don't want to sell you mattresses. They need to launder money for a deeper evil.
That's not even a conspiracy theory. That's just a fact.
That is a conspiracy theory.
It's a fact.
You guys make me literally lose brain cells. That's
Am I wrong though? Like,
No, yes.
why do they need like 5 mattress stores?
I don't know.
And why is there no one in them ever?
Jesus.
There's no one in them ever.
If you're always so convinced on this conspiracy theory, Maya, why don't you just email the CEO?
They're not gonna admit it because
Right
it's
now.
money laundering and it's illegal.
You know what you should do? You should get a job at Mattress Firm,
Yeah, do it.
and then you should do your investigations
I'll do my investigation.
from.
We should not have made this video. Your conspiracy theorist is showing. Are you gonna?
But, like,
I think
look me in the
it's
eye
only
and tell me that's
because-
not suspicious to have like 4
No,
like,
no,
mattress stores.
I'm
next to
telling
each other.
you that it is, but the fact that you just said that the government would for knowing
Exactly. Maya, why do you always have to escalate the conversation? Like, good
it's because
Lord.
she's you know what, she's actually in charge of the whole Mattress Firm scheme. She's just trying to scare us
Yeah.
away from it.
I'm just behind it all.
This
yeah.
is a warning to everyone who thinks that Mattress Firm is suspicious, because she just told you that she's gonna get some. So don't
But
go
there's
investigate,
no one
guys.
ever in them, and it's so concerning.
All right.
Okay, who actually thinks that Mattress Firm is suspicious? 'Cause I don't. I think they're fine.
Of course I do. Why are there like 3 or 4
That's
stores
because
right
they're
next to each other in the
so-
same mall?
Speaking
Why?
of money laundering,
Exactly. It's
no,
money
no,
laundering.
no. I have another theory. All right.
Or tax fraud or something. I don't know.
This is less about money. I don't know. This is not about money laundering. I don't know why I used that transition. We're going to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about my Disney conspiracy theory.
Okay, I haven't heard this one.
Okay, so a while back, I don't know how long ago, Disney, the company, bought Fox, like 20%. I don't know, the
Yeah,
Fox,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So they bought that one. And then they also have bought so many other things. Like, I know they at least have shares in Hulu, right? They just keep buying companies. And do you know how many, like, Disney parks there are?
There's
Like,
5.
No, just guess.
I'd say like 9.
Soybean
Wait, in
about
the
you.
world or in the U.S.?
In the world.
I'd say like 9.
Soybean, what do you think?
Too many to count. I don't know.
There's 12. All right. Look, that's a lot. Like for
That's not that much. If you're
No.
the whole world.
in the whole world, but I'm just saying that's not even my point though, right? That's
Hey,
there's
what is your point?
I'm getting there.
Do it.
So how many Canadians do you know?
Like personally,
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you saying Canadians aren't real?
No. How
Oh,
many
okay.
Canadians are there? How many Canadians do you know?
I know 0 Canadians.
How about you,
I
Soybean?
met Canadians once.
But do you know them?
Right now, no.
Okay.
Before,
Perfect. That's all I need. Okay. And you know birds?
What?
Oh,
How
God.
are you relating to
Pigeons are government drones.
Oh, not just
Are
pigeons.
planes?
Look,
How are you connecting Canadians and birds?
No, and Disney.
In
Look.
Disney.
Okay.
And Disney.
All right. What?
Where's that coming
How many times have you just been able to pick up a bird? That doesn't happen, right? This is my theory. So Disney just has been buying these companies up, right? But the government did do something about it a while ago, just like telling them to stop buying them, or else they're gonna get fined or something like that. But the government won't do anything more because Disney owns all of the drones, which are birds. But hold on, how do they have the money to own all of the birds? It's not that. It's because they already have taken over Canada. Canada is owned by Disney, and all of the people.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. All of the people in Canada are workers for Disney, and eventually they're gonna have so many theme parks that they have a small army of minimum wage employees, and also the birds. And the United States government can't like tell them what to do because the birds are there. And how do I know? It's because in all of the Disney movies there's birds. So that's telling
Well,
us.
It's an animated movie. They're the most common animal.
Look.
Like,
No.
I can see
Let
a
me
bird out
let
my
me
window at
finish.
the moment.
Let me finish.
Birds are everywhere.
So by the time they take over the United States and a couple of the other bigger countries with like more Disney parks in them, because by the time they take over the United States, which is the next one on their list, obviously.
No, they're not gonna.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
They're gonna take out some of the bigger ones, and then they're gonna unthaw Walt Disney, who's in the Disney Vault in California. They're gonna unthaw him, and he's gonna be in charge of the regime.
So, are you saying there's going to be another world war between Disney and the rest of the world?
It won't be a war. It's going to be a swift takeover of the United States. And the thing is, people aren't going to rebel against it because it's Disney.
Guys,
I would Okay, there are so many plot holes. Hey, what about the Canadian government? Why can't the Canadian government do something?
Because there isn't one anymore. Disney took it out.
So Disney already took out Canada?
Yeah.
So Canada's run by Disney, and
Yes.
there are bird drones.
Yes.
Are all birds drones?
Yes.
Or is it just some birds? All birds are drones.
Not like the pet birds. Those ones they genetically modified from walruses or some crap.
Alright, how do you explain, like, birds before electronics?
There wasn't. There's only been Disney since the beginning of time.
If you look at, like, old Egyptian drawings, you can find...
You know, Disney loves pictures, like animation and stuff. They
Well,
definitely
yeah,
just
that's
drew the
whole point of
hieroglyphics.
Disney. What?
They just drew the hieroglyphics. That's fake. Yeah, they made up by Disney. There has only been
real.
Disney. They're not real. No, they're government
Because
backgrounds.
Disney likes to draw, so they...
Drew hieroglyphics, yes.
What?
Okay, moving
I'm
on.
so concerned.
You guys
so
know...
we've gone from Disney taking over the Canadian government using drones, unfreezing Walt Disney, who was dead.
I do agree with Maya. What is this conversation?
Alright,
And,
moving on. We're gonna talk about...
concerned.
We're gonna talk about oranges.
Okay, we'll move on.
So...
I'm sure the viewers are very confused.
I was thinking, so lemons and oranges
Lemons and oranges.
and grapefruit and limes are pretty cool. I didn't call them lame. I don't think I did. Alright, well anyway. So it all starts with, if you watch a lemon grow, it starts out green and then it turns yellow, right? Well, I think that the green is actually just a lime, and so it's just, I'm going to call this just a citrus. I think that all of the citruses are the same thing, but it's just like later on in their lifetime. So it goes from limes to lemons to oranges to blood oranges to grapefruit. And they're all the same thing, but to make more money off of them, they just pick them at different times in their life cycle. And
how do you explain the fact, then, that blood oranges are smaller than oranges?
they shrink a little. They condense.
But then if it turns from a blood orange to a grapefruit, then grapefruits are bigger than blood oranges and oranges.
Yeah, because
Right.
grapefruit are the last thing.
I know.
Well, okay, so if you're giving your theory, I would take out the blood oranges.
No, because the blood orange has to be... No, you know what? The blood orange is just maybe a mutation of it or something.
Yeah, I think it's its own thing.
It could be its own
Alright, I'm
thing.
gonna play along with this.
Alright.
I'm thinking the blood orange is not involved in this.
Maybe not. Because, yeah, I guess they are kind of smaller. But, yeah, so it goes... That could even be 4, though. Because the thing is, then farmers and stuff would make more money off of it, because rather than just selling one fruit, a grapefruit, they would be selling 4 different fruits, even though they're all the same thing, different times in their life cycle.
Well, then explain why people grow them.
Yep, okay, wait, but like...
At their houses, and their homes, and
Yes.
they have the right weather conditions and whatnot,
Okay.
they can grow the different plants, and that's all they produce.
Then
That's
maybe-
one fruit.
Then maybe... Alright. Then maybe...
Explain that.
Yes, I am. Then maybe if you pick a lemon and then you plant it, then it will only grow lemon. I don't know.
But if it's the
This
same
is a dumb
thing, then,
theory,
like,
but I...
the seeds are gonna be the same. The seeds don't change.
How do
over
you
time.
know?
Like,
They
you plant
could
strawberry
change.
seed, whether it's like dead or whatever, or like really like not
But
right.
what if it does?
So the seeds don't mutate.
How do you
while
know?
they're growing?
They could.
They won't grow different. So like let's say we take an apple seed, you have an overly ripe apple, and you have an underripe apple. I
Yeah.
guess. And if you take the seeds out of both of them, they're gonna be the same. Over time, it doesn't change. The seeds don't change. They may mature more, but like,
yes.
because like if you get like an apple like before it's grown, obviously it's not gonna have seeds.
But if you think about it, it would be great for the economy.
Okay, so you've got a citrus farm or whatever.
Yes.
And you have all these trees. And they all grow the same things at the same rate, right?
It doesn't have to be the same rate. You could
stagger them out.
You could stagger it.
If you pick the limes off of some trees,
yes.
If you pick the limes off of all the trees, they have to restart the process again.
Yeah.
It's not like
no, but I'm saying isn't it the same way though? If you just grew an apple, like you still have to do the same things, and like you would just have a very large lot. But the reason it would save money is because you're doing, like, they all need the same fertilizers, they all need the same amount of water, they all need the same everything, like, the same conditions to grow. It's not like, and then you can, like, charge different prices for the different fruits. It doesn't, you could have specific trees that just are limes, quote unquote, because this theory implies that they're not just limes, they're just the citrus fruit, right? So, you could market them differently and sell them for different prices even though they're all the same thing.
Okay, but, like, oranges would take longer to grow. So, like...
grapefruit is expensive.
Yeah, grapefruit would take so much longer to grow than, like, a lime.
But the thing is, limes you can buy in bunches, and so is the same for lemons and oranges. But grapefruit, most of the time you buy them individually. Like, they're very expensive.
How do you explain the cutie oranges?
Oh, those could actually fit in right after lemons, or maybe not. Maybe they're also a mutation, like the blood oranges.
Okay. So, I respect the theory. I don't believe it.
I have been conjuring this up for years.
Yeah, clearly tell. I can clearly tell. But Google how long it takes to grow an orange.
A quick Google search could.
It's longer to grow an orange.
I'm living in denial. Because I've spent so long pretending to believe this that I just can't stop now.
But also, you know how fruit kind of gets sweeter as it ripens?
No.
Name one fruit that doesn't get sweeter as it ripens.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Exactly.
Any closing thoughts?
Grapefruits are more bitter than oranges.
We can all decide now that I'm right. Are we all?
You know what? You can be right.
I am right. Cool.
Okay.
Well then.
Anyways, let's wrap up.
See you guys.
Alright, thanks for watching.
I'm gonna say something cringy now. Smash the like button or something.
I'm gonna cut this out.
No.
Oh.
Bye guys. See you later.
Bye.